Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be my 2016 Best of Beauty Drugstore edition. Figured I would just dress up because it's the end of the year. I didn't do a New Year's Eve tutorial or anything like that, so thought I would dress up. You guys only saw what I'm wearing underneath. Let me just show you. Woo! So fancy. So for today, I'm going to be doing a part 1 of my Best of 2016 series. I'm going to be doing the best, obviously, of Drugstore, which is today. The second video will be Best of Beauty 2016 that are all high-end products. And for the third one is going to be the best of skincare for 2016 and add in like a couple tools here and there. Maybe like makeup tools and obviously like skincare tools. I don't know how some people just put their video all into one. I just think there's just so many things that just popped out at me. And I figured I would just kind of break it up so that you don't have to watch like an hour video. I'm gonna stop jabbering and let's get right into it. I'm not going into any specific order. I'm just gonna grab what I have right here in this cute little sparkly bucket I got from Target. So the first thing is my Maybelline Master Contour Palette. I've used this so much. I'm actually very surprised I haven't hit pan on anything yet, but I am in love with this palette. I think it's great. It comes with a highlight, a blush, and a contour. A lot of these products I am wearing today. I have like the little highlight over here, you know, doing some highlighting. I also have it on my cheeks today as my highlight, and as well as the blush. I am not wearing this contour palette. I'm wearing another one that I'll show you later on. They do have a light to medium, and then this one is the medium to deep version. And along with something that is just as similar as that is my Rimmel contour palettes. I really like the range of shades in this one personally, just because I find that the deeper one is really deep with the contour shade. Comparing to the Maybelline one. This one is super deep. I can't use that one right now, but that's why I have the lighter shade for the contour. This one is number 2 Coral Glow. There is a fairer skin one, so I have the medium one and the deep one. The blushes are stunning in these, even the highlight. For the highlight, I popped it in my inner corner, and I also mixed it with the Maybelline to give me some shimmer on my chest. I am actually wearing the medium contour shade right now to give me a little bit of that chisel and all around the perimeter of my face to bronze up my face. So yeah, I absolutely love these palettes. Super affordable. They work just as well as high-end. I actually grabbed for these more than my high-end kind of blush / contour palettes. I love these. Don't skip out on these. So now let's go into some BB cream. So CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is distinctly for an oily skin gal. I am telling you, I am oily in my T-zone, normal all around. This stuff, you can't beat it. It lasts all day long. It really subsides my oils. This is probably my favorite BB cream even over my high-end ones. I actually choose this one because it really keeps me matte. My oils don't seep up. Now, I wasn't too wowed by a lot of mascaras this year. I just feel like mascaras are so hit and miss, and people's eyelashes are so different. Recently, I have been using eyelash serum, which I mentioned in my last Friday Whoop Whoop, so you can go check that out. It's been making my eyelashes really nice and strong and actually grow, and I'm just like, whoa. This one is the Falsies Push-Up Drama. Distinctly the waterproof one. I wear a ton of waterproof mascaras. This one's from Maybelline in like the blackest black. The teeth really separate my lashes, which I don't have too many, so that is something I always look for in a mascara. I need the teeth. And the other mascara that has wowed me in previous years is just that I happen to pick it up because, you know, so many different mascaras come out, honestly, like every single weekend, and you're like, gotta try it, gotta try it, gotta try it. But sometimes you forget about the ones that just like, they were down for the count. L'Oreal's Voluminous Carbon Black in waterproof. Now this is a super, super wet mascara, but then it dries up. I happen to find that it works really well when it's wet, but when it starts getting a little bit dried up, I really like the way it works as well. So either way, I like it fresh and kind of old. You know, some people's lashes disagree with certain ways, but I love this because I find it to be very, very black because it is carbon black. And it's very dramatic. I have it on my bottom lashes right now, and I only have one coat, so I don't know. I think this is really good for a dramatic lash. Plus, this one will not flake whatsoever. I did notice a little flaking on this one, but I loved it so much because of the teeth. I didn't even mind if it flaked like towards the end of the night. I just needed to make sure I just kind of like swept it away. Okay, so 2 more blush palettes, which I think are absolutely phenomenal. I'm telling you, Drugstore is the way to go with a lot of things. e.l.f. blush palettes. I talked about this so much this whole year. I think they're so good and pigmented. I actually compared them to NARS blushes just because I find the longevity is really, really good. I love the pigmentation on this. This is the dark palette. The light palette is super pigmented as well. You wouldn't even think it's light, Both of these put together are a dream. I love it. I don't get any patchiness from them, and I just love the quality. These are only, I believe, $5.99, I think, and you can't beat it. And I will say, for my lighter skin girls and guys, just have a light hand on the light palette, because even though it says light, be very careful because this is still very pigmented. A little goes a long way with this product. Have a very soft hand unless you want to be but hey, if you want to do that, you do you. I'm not judging. The lashes I absolutely love this year. I'm a big time fan of like the Demi Wispies and the Wispies, all of that in any brand. Kiss has a really good Wispy brand. I think I like theirs over Ardell's. But I love what I'm wearing today. I am wearing the Blooming line from Kiss. The pair I am wearing is Peony, which is my favorite one. This one is Daisy, which is probably my second. They have a really nice like flare to them and different angles, so it makes the lashes look very fluttery and natural, and a really good alternative to someone who doesn't want to maybe splurge or get mink lashes or have to splurge on an expensive lash like House of Lashes. Coco can get a little bit pricey when it gets to their more fancier lashes, but I think this is a really good alternative, and the band is so comfortable. Like when I blink, it feels like these... Wait, what? I thought I blinked too hard that it kind of lifted, but no. When you blink with these, it feels like you have nothing. The band is so flexible that you don't even have to, you know when you kind of do like a pre-flex on your lashes beforehand before you place them? You don't even have to do that because the band is so bomb. I absolutely love them. Now, if you want a super dramatic lash, again, going back to that, if you don't want to buy mink lashes or buy a dramatic pair that's a little bit too pricey from Sephora or online, the Vegas Nay ones, oh my gosh, these are seriously life. Everybody was talking about them and wearing them when she came out with this collab, and then out of nowhere, like everybody stopped talking about them. I still love them. They're very dramatic. Again, the band is super comfortable. This is like really like a bam lash. If you have a smaller eye or you're not used to wearing dramatic false lashes, this is not for you because this is pretty extreme. This is definitely for a lash lover. She does have other styles though that I think you guys would like. I just like the more dramatic ones because, I mean, if I'm gonna wear lashes, I'm not really trying to look like I have natural lashes. I'm just being honest. I will say though, I wear fake lashes a lot of the time, and whenever people ask me, and I've said this for years, and for my Ride or Die OG subscribers know this, if someone asks, oh, are those lashes real? Because girl, you know I still tell them, I'll look them straight dead in the face. I'm like, oh yeah, they're real. And their faces are like, I mean, they already know that they're fake, but hey, they're mine because I bought them. Duh. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 different lip products. Okay, so for lip products, I didn't really pick a lot because I found that I use a ton of high-end ones, and the affordable ones, I say like ColourPop, BH, those ones are gonna be in the high-end video because those are not considered drugstore in my opinion, because I'm not gonna be finding BH or ColourPop up in CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. None of them carry that, so I don't consider them drugstore because of that. I only have 2 lip products to really show you, and I'm a lip junkie. I absolutely love lips. And I'm going to show a product that I don't think I've ever raved about once on my channel within like the last 2 years because I have no damn clue. And it's what's on my lips, and I probably wear this lip color like at least once a week because I do have one in my gym bag. Yes, a girl wants to wear some color on her lips when she works out. No big deal. But I have an obsession with the NYX Extreme Shine Lip Creams. These are probably like my favorite formula out of all NYX's lines. I know they have so many different lipsticks and stuff. I mean, I do love their intense butter glosses. Let me say that because it's basically like the same thing as this one. That's why. This color that I'm wearing, specifically Nude Peach Fuzz, I've probably bought at least 8 to 9 times. I don't know, I'm just really obsessed with it. It's very shiny, and a little goes a long way. When I open it up and I place it over my lips, I still have excess and I put it back in. I don't use all the product from the one opening. It moisturizes my lips. It has intense color. It's like an all-in-one, boom, you are good to go. But anything from the Extreme Shine Lip Cream is very similar to the intense butter glosses, except I find that these are more creamy because those are the gloss line, but the cream ones is like, oh yeah. I'm just very shocked I haven't mentioned those, and I wear that color at least once within the week. It's cray. And a newly discovered one that I'm just gonna toss out there because I was very pleasantly surprised and I don't really have like a balm in here is the Baby Lips Color Balm. Now, this is not a balm if you want something natural. This has a legitimate tint to it. I did a full video. I'll link it down below. I just recently just posted it up like 2 videos ago. This one is in Toasted Taupe. It has really great color payoff. My favorite one is Blushing Burst, whichever. Go watch that video. These feel so comfortable on the lips, very moisturizing. I said if you're someone where you see baby lips and you're like, psh, keep them moving because I'm so sick of your damn baby lip products, because you weren't wowed by it or it's just like the same thing or a new name, you will be very pleasantly surprised with these. And obviously I like the thing because it's in my favorites 2016. This I got like in the last week or 2 of 2016, so it is a late bloomer, but I love it. Woo! It is getting hot with these lights. But let me show you the powder that I just dipped my brush in. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This is an awesome, awesome powder. This is a very equivalent to my favorite high-end powder, the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Powder. I love this. I am in the shade Sun Beige. It does come with a sponge. I don't have the sponge with me because I usually just use it with a blush. And I love this. It keeps me matte, but at the same time, there's certain powders that when you start, you know, using them within the day of you getting oily and to touch up, you start looking super cakey. You see the layers forming and it's just like, oh wow, that's like about 7 layers. This will not create cake face. It looks beautiful on the skin. It doesn't give you like a super powdery look. As you can tell, like this is probably like my 3rd time powdering today and it doesn't even look cakey. This is what I've been using. I'm obsessed with it. Along with the L'Oreal True Match Mineral. I don't really see a difference, just that this says this is a mineral powder. Again, Sun Beige for me, I obviously love it because it's broken and that means it's gone through some stuff in its life, but I love these powders. I think they're excellent. And oh, this one has a sponge. Even though like I don't use the sponges are actually really good just to touch up. You will get more fuller coverage when you use a sponge. So let me take that back. You can look cakey if you use a sponge too many times. This one just packs on the coverage. But if you want to use that for the first time to set your makeup, that's really good. Then after that, just take a regular kind of fluffy brush and then touch up with that so that it doesn't look cakey. Work exactly like a high-end, I'm telling you. Even my Makeup Forever Pro Finish, that's what this one reminds me. These two remind me of that one as well. And going on with the L'Oreal trend, I happen to notice I loved a ton of L'Oreal things this year. L'Oreal Pro Glow, L'Oreal Pro Matte. This is an awesome full coverage foundation. This works exactly like a high-end as well. If you're looking for a full coverage foundation that will keep you matte, this is where it's at. I'm telling you, like matte. Super, super matte. I don't even have to set this foundation. If you do have some dryness, this will cling onto those patches. Now, Pro Glow is my personal fave just above that one, just because I'm only oily in my T-zone now. So if I do happen to get any dry patches, sometimes I don't like looking too matte. I like a more luminous glow. That's just what my personal preference is in makeup. I like glowy, fresh faces. So the Pro Glow is where it's at. Even though it says glow, don't be scared if you have oily skin, because like I said, I have an oily T-zone that will never go away. This is what I'm currently wearing and I love it. It lasts all day. I will tell you, I wore this foundation super early in the morning, like around 7 in the morning, and I took it all the way into New Year's Eve and I didn't get home until 4 a.m. I always talk about who wears foundation for 24 hours. Yeah, your girl almost wore it for 24 hours and it did not break up anywhere except around my nose because I was blowing my nose because I was so cold. I would choose this over all of my high-end foundations. And then along with a primer, no primer really wowed me as far as filling in pores, but one that I absolutely love, CoverGirl True Blend for oily skin. This is a really great primer. If you have enlarged pores, this might not be the best for you, but if they're not really large and in charge, then you would like this one. It's just a white primer that just blends in. So it still has a moisturizing factor. At the same time, it keeps you matte, which I love. It's like a 2-in-1. You can't beat that. I use this a ton. I'm almost out of it. I'm like right down to here. This is my 3rd bottle I've had this year. Another favorite is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. This is an amazing foundation. It makes your skin just look so beautiful, so fresh, really natural but still gives that really nice coverage. If you're someone where you just love to wear foundation every single day or have any sort of imperfections, but you want something so light but still looks natural while having good medium coverage, this is where it's at. Along with the concealer to the Super Stay, this is a really nice natural coverage. I would say it's kind of like a light to medium but buildable to a medium. I can layer this on twice and it won't crease on me just as long as I set it right after, but I love how lightweight this is. Now, if you want a concealer that's even lighter in formula and thinner and just feels like you're wearing nothing, then the Maybelline Fit Me will do that as well. I can also layer this on twice just because the formula is super thin. I love using the shade Light to carve underneath the brows because it doesn't disrupt my brows, and it's just a really great formula, super lightweight. Like I said, it feels like air. If you're into wing liner such as myself, which I have a wing going on, the liner that I use today is the Rimmel Gel Liner. This has blown me away. I think this is excellent. To me, this is a better version of the Inglot Black Gel Liner because that one is so black, I love it, but it always smudges to my upper lid and all of that, and I noticed that it just smudges on me. This Rimmel one does not do that to me. I love it. I'm obsessed. I've obviously used it a ton. It is just like my go-to. My other one that I love is a high-end one, which I'll talk about in the next video, but this one is definitely equivalent to it, so I'm just like, yes. But when it comes to a liquid liner, the Milani Black Stay Put Matte, this one you can find at Walmart for the cheapest. I saw a comment in another video that they found it cheaper there. I'm not sure exactly where you can get this just because they ended up sending this to me earlier in the year, but I have found it on Walmart and it is on back order. I haven't tried, I did try Amazon, but it's like double or triple the price. I'm telling you, this is a super black matte eyeliner. I love this over the NYC, even though that is an awesome one, just because the applicator of this one is much better than that brush that it comes with on the NYC, and this is a 17-hour wear. And with the NYC, if any little bit of tears or water or anything hits that, it smudges right away. This will not do that. I believe this is water resistant just because it is a 17-hour wear and it does not flake on me. NYC flakes on me. This one stays perfect. You need this. Now, when it comes to eyebrows, I will never buy a high-end brow product ever again. And I'm saying that right now, unless something is just so phenomenal that I'm just, I don't know, I pee my pants and all of a sudden I see all this glitter underneath me, then I'll buy it. But the NYX Micro Brow Pencil is phenomenal. To me, this is a dupe of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And another dupe is this one right here, which is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. I am a brunette in both of these. These are the most awesome pencils for a fraction of the cost. I'm telling you, once you really start calculating how much you're spending on the Brow Wiz, it disappears immediately and you're like, boom, there goes your money. It's an awesome product, don't get me wrong. Try these babies out. Do not put them down. Give them a chance. They're so much cheaper. I've gotten so many of you guys onto this and I'm telling you, it is a great formula. And for an eye primer, I love my Essence I Love Stage. I think this is equivalent to Urban Decay's Eden. This lasts really nice and long. I have really great results with my eyeshadow with this. I think it is great. It is not drying on the lid. It is a little bit on the moisturizing side, not too much, but if you have oily lids, I would probably just stay away from this. But if you have normal lids, then definitely give this a try. Now, as far as a cream stick highlighter, the only one that wowed me was the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. The cream to powder, here, let me put some right here just so you can kind of see. Has like a cream to powder finish. I absolutely love it. It's stunning on the skin. If you haven't tried this highlighter, I'm telling you, you're missing out because it gives a really beautiful finish. Even when you set your makeup and you place this, even though this is a cream, and place it right at top, it just blends so effortlessly into the skin and it melts and it creates like a really soft, powdery finish. And for the very last product that wowed me this year was the Essence Make Me Brow right here. I think it is a dupe of Benefit's Gimme Brow. The only difference I will say is the shade of it. I'm in the shade number 2 of Brownie Brows. Just the tint is a little bit off, but it definitely does the job. It helps set my brows in place, gives those little fibers, and I love it. I did a full video on this, and this is a phenomenal product. And another product I got a ton of you guys on, and you said you guys will never buy the Benefit Gimme Brow ever again, just because it is very similar. Alright guys, well that is it for my 2016 drugstore favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. My next one will be my 2016 high-end favorites, and then like I said, my third one will be my skincare slash beauty tools. I cannot believe 2016 is done. It went by so fast for me. I am so ready for 2017. Let's make this our year together. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Also, I link all my social medias down below, and I'll link all my previous videos as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Woo-hoo!